Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review on some Arbonne products. Now these were sent to me for free, however this video is not sponsored and anything that I am saying today will be 100% honest and I would not recommend anything to you guys unless I genuinely think it's a really good product. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do and subscribe if you aren't already, and let's get on to the review. So Arbonne does skincare and beauty related products and they are a natural company. They use natural ingredients and also they are botanically inspired, which means basically they take ingredients from plants. So I'm just having a look on the website now and it says that all their products are high in quality, safety, value, benefits and results. So they have a high focus on making sure that any ingredients going into their products are good for you and more importantly safe for you. Arbonne is also making sure that it's looking after the environment, so all of the packaging is recyclable and the company is also cruelty free. So the reason that I was sent these products is because Arbonne is going to be launching in New Zealand on June the 2nd, so that is a very short amount of time away. So I was sent these products so that I could try them out and give you guys a good review. So if any of you are from New Zealand and you're interested in checking out these products or any other products on the Arbonne website, I will have the New Zealand website linked in the description box. I'll also have just the general website linked as well. I think the Arbonne policy is really great and I think it's important for beauty as well, but more so for skincare, that you're using really good ingredients because you only get your skin once. You have to look after it as best as you can. So I think the fact that they use natural and botanic ingredients is great. I love the fact that everything is recyclable and they're doing their best to be green and good for the environment. And I think this is a company that is great for everyone. If you're vegan, if you make sure everything you buy is cruelty free, if you're worried about the environment, I think that this company is good for everyone because they're very conscious of their output, of their impact on the environment, and they're doing their absolute best to be very respectful to the environment and also to animals and to anyone that is concerned about things like that. So let's move on to the products that I received. So firstly, I got these two sort of face skincare sets, and then I also got 3 other little samples. So the first one that I've got here is the Ultra Hydrating Hand Cream. By the way, I have been using these products for 2 weeks now, so some of them I have used up already, some of them only lasted maybe 3 or 4 uses because as you can see some of the packaging is very tiny. But I have been using what I can for the last 2 weeks, so hopefully this review will be in-depth enough. This one is called the Sea Sauce Detox Spa Renewing Body Jelly. This one here is called the Pure Vibrance Color Last Hair Serum. And then in this first little face set, there are 4 little samples. And then this package here comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little samples in it. And this one was great actually because it had instructions for each item, what to do with it, where to put it, when to use it, that sort of thing. And hopefully you can see on the bottom here it's got gluten-free, vegan, and please recycle this envelope. So in terms of how they worked for me, let's start with the hand cream because I do get dermatitis on my hands. Anyway, this hand cream, which I'll just tell you again, it's called the Ultra Hydrating Hand Cream. This smelled like actual oranges, like not fake orange smell that someone might put in a product. This smelled like you'd actually gone to the orange tree and picked an orange off it and you'd held it in your hands for a while. That's what my hands smelled like when I use this, and I love it because it was such a real smell. It wasn't fake, it wasn't like manufactured or chemical smelling, it was just beautiful. I found this to be a very thin consistency, which meant that it sunk in very quickly and I was able to use my hands. That's one of the things that I really hate about a lot of hand creams. They feel so sticky and they just kind of sit on top of your skin for so long. You feel like you're going to leave grease on everything you touch. So I really like the consistency of this, and honestly, I probably put this on maybe 2 hours ago, maybe 1 or 2 hours ago since I put this on, and I can still kind of feel it on my skin a little bit, so I think that it does last a really long time as well. So if you are looking for a new hand cream, then definitely check this one out. Okay, next let's talk about the body jelly. So this is the Sea Sauce Detox Spa Renewing Body Jelly. I wasn't quite sure what to do with this body jelly. I wasn't sure if I was meant to use it in the shower, after the shower. I just wasn't sure. So I looked it up on the website, and you can use this to like cool down after you've been for a swim, like in the sea, in the pools, or you've been for a run. It's basically just kind of cooling is what it said on the website. So I thought, well, I'm not going for a swim. Like, we're almost in winter here, so there is no way I'm going for a swim, and I don't really want to use it after a run because I like to have a shower after a run, and so if I put this on and then hopped in the shower, there'd be no point because I just wash it straight off. So I ended up using this after my shower. It's very cooling. Like, I don't know how they do it, but it's very bizarre. I guess if you are going to use it after a run or after a swim, it would be really, really nice. Like if you're just quite hot and you've been doing a workout or something and you just want to cool off a bit, I feel like this would be a really, really great summer product. Like I said, am almost in winter, so I didn't really want to be cooled down, but fortunately it wasn't too cold the days that I used this, so it was fine. It's not something that I would purchase because I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary, but if you are looking for something like this, if you do a lot of workouts or if you're in summer and you like to just kind of cool yourself off, it's very refreshing, so it is a nice product. Again, this sinks in really quickly, the same as the hand cream. I find with a lot of moisturizers, it's very difficult to get my jeans on after I've moisturized my legs, and I know this isn't exactly a moisturizer, but I still found that it sunk in really, really quickly and I was able to get dressed straight away. Okay, so for the last little loose product before we get on to the sets, this is the Pure Vibrance Color Last Hair Serum. And again, I wasn't really sure what to do with this. I don't really do that much to my hair. I don't use hair masks, I don't use hair serums, so I didn't know when to apply this or like what to do with it. So again, I looked this up on the website and it said you kind of just scrunch it through your hair and it helps to lock in colour if you've had your hair coloured. It helps to prevent frizz and it also is a heat protectant as well. So I don't have coloured hair. It's been like over 2 years since I've had my hair coloured. It wasn't going to do anything for that, but I do get frizzy hair and I also straighten my hair, as you can see. So I thought that I would use this just on the days when I was going to straighten my hair so it could kind of do its heat protectant thing and hopefully help with frizzing as well. So that's what I did. I've used this 3 times now. It's hard to tell if it's doing its job as a heat protectant after 3 uses, but in terms of frizzing, I feel like it has done a good job because right now my hair has split ends all through it because I'm in dire need of a haircut, and generally when I have split ends and I straighten my hair, the ends kind of go really frizzy just because they're damaged and it's just not happy. But as you can see, the ends of my hair are not frizzy right now, and normally they would be because my hair is damaged and I have straightened it. So it does do a good job at controlling frizz, although I do have like frizzy hair up the top just where my baby hairs like to stick up, and it hasn't completely managed that, but I feel like it's not too bad. Again, I'm pretty happy with this product, so if you do have frizzy hair or it's like mine where it kind of goes frizzy if you don't look after it the best, then maybe check this product out as well. Now moving on to the set, so we're going to start with the Calm set, Calm for Face. So this came with the 4 products, the cleanser, serum, moisturizer and eye gel. So the cleanser I have finished, and I've also finished the moisturizer. So this set was actually my favourite. This is the set that I used first. So I used this for about the first week and I've been using this one for the last week. I like this one better, I think, just because I'm not old enough to really need an anti-aging line yet. And I do have dry and slightly sensitive skin, and this, because it's calm and I think it's just very gentle, I found it to be really, really good for my skin. My skin felt really soft and the products themselves felt really, really gentle. So firstly, the cleanser. This is the Gentle Daily Cleanser. This did not dry my skin out. Normally when I wash my face with cleanser, my face feels really dry and tight afterwards, and I feel like I have to rush off and do my moisturizer quickly before my skin kind of sinks into itself. So this was really nice because it didn't make it feel like that. It just made it feel really soft and clean, and I could just kind of take my time doing whatever else I was doing before I went off and did my moisturizer and all the other steps. This serum is called the Soothing Facial Serum. This is my favorite product out of everything that I was sent. It just made my moisturizer work better. So I would apply this after cleansing my face, and it almost felt a little bit like a moisturizer on its own. It felt like it provided like a first layer of moisture onto my face, and it was really comfortable, and it kind of went a little bit sticky after a minute or two, which is why I think it was so useful in helping my moisturizer do a better job, because then when I applied the Gentle Daily Moisturizer over top, I felt like it stuck onto the serum, so it lasted longer and it provided me with more hydration throughout the day. So I did also try the moisturizer on its own, and it still was a moisturizer, but I just feel like moisturizer gets wiped off fairly easily through the day when you like touch your face, when you're doing this with your hair, or when you're putting makeup over top of it. But I feel like with the serum on underneath, it just helped it to last better and to last all day. And then there's this eye cream, which is called the Soothing Eye Gel. This was really nice. It was cooling, it was hydrating, and I really liked this. I can't really compare it to too many other products because the only other eye cream or eye gel that I've tried is the Nature one that I really didn't like because it completely dried out the area that I was putting it in. I feel like this is much more what an eye cream or an eye gel is supposed to be. This didn't really deal with any fine lines around my eye area. My concealer still creased, which that's not a bad thing, like it pretty much always creases. But it definitely made my under eyes feel a lot more hydrated and a lot more comfortable throughout the day and also at nighttime because I use this morning and night. So I really enjoyed using this little set. I would recommend if you are just going to get one thing, definitely get the serum because I feel like you could use this with any moisturizer that you already have and it will just make it last longer and feel even better on your skin. And I mean, I liked all of the products, but I also really recommend the cleanser, the Gentle Daily Cleanser, because if you do have dry or sensitive skin like I do, this was so gentle. It felt like nothing going onto your skin, but then your skin still felt clean afterwards and just not dried out. So those are the two that I would recommend the most. And then lastly, moving on to the Advanced Anti-Aging Skincare line. Firstly, I feel like I don't need anti-aging products just yet. I know it's always good to like prevent aging, but I'm only 22. Like, I still used it and I will still give you my review. For me, there are too many products in here. Like I know 3 of them are moisturizers, so you just use one of these 3 at a time, but it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. And for me, it's too many. Like I know I was doing 4 with the Calm line, and 4 was kind of pushing it because normally I wouldn't really use a serum, and sometimes I don't use most of the time I don't use an eye cream anymore because I've thrown out the one that I had from Nature. So I use cleanser and moisturizer at night, so that's only 2 steps, and then in the morning I usually only moisturize. So for me to do 5 steps was just pushing it a little bit, but I did it anyway. The Smoothing Facial Cleanser, which is this first one here, was really nice. Again, it was nice and gentle, soft on my skin. It dried it out a little bit more than the one from the Calm line, but nothing like my normal cleanser that I use. So I do really like this one. I feel like the only reason it dries it out is because it's trying to make it tighter to kind of get rid of any little lines and things because it is the anti-aging line. So I feel like that's the only reason that it made it feel a little bit tight. The other thing that I have to say about the cleanser, because it did claim on the website that you can remove your makeup with this, so I did try it once and it did a good job. Like when I washed it all off, my face looked like there was no more makeup on it, but then when I used the toner, there was like stuff coming off my face basically. So normally when I use this toner after the cleanser, there was nothing on the pad, like my face was clean, but when I used it after using the cleanser for my makeup, there was still stuff coming off my face, like bits of makeup and things like that. So this doesn't completely remove makeup. I wouldn't recommend using it to remove makeup, like as the only way you remove makeup, but you can sort of use this as a first step, or like after removing your makeup to just like get the rest of it off. So then the toner, I understand that the toner is an anti-aging thing, but again, like I would not normally use a toner. It was alright. It was kind of cooling and refreshing, so it was quite nice to use. And then the Intensive Renewal Serum. Again, I just really liked the serums. I felt like this one as well made my moisturizer go on a lot better and last a lot longer. So I do still prefer the one from the Calm line because I just feel like it's better suited to me, but I definitely recommend getting one of the serums anyway. And then the eye cream, I didn't really like this one. I liked the one in the Calm line, but this one made my under eyes feel really hot. I don't know how to explain it, almost like they were tingling, like almost burning kind of sensation. I didn't like it. I haven't really mentioned the smell of these, have I? The Calm line didn't really smell. If it did, it was very faint. I didn't really notice it. These, some of them smell a little bit like oranges, like the hand cream. Not as strongly though, and some of them smell a little bit sugary. And then some of them I don't really smell at all. Then we have the Restorative Day Cream with SPF 20, which is this one here, and the Extra Moisture Restorative Day Cream, which is that one there. I honestly didn't see a difference between these two. They worked the exact same for me. They were nice and they made my face feel hydrated, and it lasted all day because of the serum. I don't really know what to say about these. They're absolutely fine. They're good moisturizers. Are they better than others? Maybe. I think they're just better because I had the serum with them, which again is why I'm recommending the serum, because I feel like you could use the serum with any moisturizer, but the moisturizers you can just kind of use anything. And then lastly was the Night Repair Cream. Again, I just kind of felt like it was just a standard moisturizer. It wasn't anything special, but it did do a good job and made my face feel nice and hydrated even when I woke up the next morning. So I was really pleased with these products. I found they all worked really nicely for me, except for, obviously, like I mentioned before, the eye cream from the Anti-Aging line. But everything else I really enjoyed using. And just to recap, my favourite products and the ones that I would recommend the highest are the serum, firstly, from the Calm line, or if you are into the anti-aging products, then you could get the one from the anti-aging line instead, but definitely one of the serums. And also the Gentle Daily Cleanser. I really liked both of these products together or separately, depending what you're looking for. And I also really love the hand cream. I would recommend this as well. I love the smell of this one so much. The main thing that I noticed about all of these products in general was that they all absorb very quickly. They're all very lightweight and gentle on my skin. So if you do have any sort of skin issues, like it's dry or it's sensitive, I definitely recommend these lines. And I would especially recommend checking out these products if you are looking for anything gluten-free, cruelty-free, animal-friendly, environment-friendly, anything along those sorts of lines. Definitely check out the Arbonne line because they are so careful with everything that they do. So like I said at the start, I will have the Arbonne website linked in the description box, as well as the New Zealand website, which is going to be launching on the 2nd of June. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!